May broke down, as Pastor Jerry Eze called her. I'm sure you must have heard of this slogan: what God cannot do does not exist. Yes, I'm talking of Pastor Jerry Eze. For those who do not know, Pastor Jerry Eze and May are schoolmates. They attended the same school. And whilst they were in school, you probably will not see that vision, that dream, aspiration, or destiny of your schoolmates. At times you might, but you don't know that they are going to arrive and achieve to that point that they are. Well, Pastor Jerry Eze has become an household name. And you know how these things work. All of a sudden, you receive this call and you are surprised, like, wow, Pastor Jerry Eze. Well, he called me and told her what I call delivery. She told her a lot of things. She delivered it to her and told her that where God is taking her is to the highest, and that she will see all her enemies coming back to her on their knees, begging her, and then she needs to forgive them, but be careful. Most of the time they say forgive and forget. No, you forgive, but you don't forget. And what do I mean by forget? I mean, you do not react to those people in the way they did to you. You do not pay them back by trying to hurt them, but you must be cautious. You must be careful. I'll give you an example. How do you forgive and forget this act? A person tries to poison you, and somehow you were able to escape the RIP or whatever the person was aiming at. Will you go back to that person's house to eat? Will you allow that person to come to your house to cook and you eat? No, you probably forgave the person, but you will not in any way forget what the person did, and you will not permit that person to repeat. It's as simple as that. We have to apply common sense to whatever we hear. Forgive and forget. No, you forgive, but you do not forget. But don't pay the person in the coin that they paid you. You can always cut yourself from them. So Pastor Jerry Eze told me a lot of things that are about to happen. Like, we have all seen it. We have seen it. We don't need even a prophet or a pastor to make it clearer to us that Edochie was more of a kind of a reducer, a stopper, a glory cover. Someone who is in your life and they don't allow you to shine. Immediately he left, the glory of me started showing forth, started coming forth. And with this comes enemies. And that is why Pastor Jerry Eze decided to speak to May, because he is aware of what is about to happen. Apart from the success, apart from the great and glorious things that are going to be happening in her life and have started happening in her life, she also needs to be careful of the dangers ahead, the attacks ahead. For every success that you're about to get into, for every fulfillment, there is going to be one thing or the other along your pathway, at the junction, at the corner, that will try to stop you, that will try to block you. And she needs to be careful. A lot of things have been told to her, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing, because she might get carried away with all of this. I am enjoying the endorsement. I have brought out my own brand of cosmetic. I have done this, I have done that. I am moving here and there. I'm getting endorsement here and there. People are celebrating me. At times you might just relax and you do not bother about your security, because you think that all of those people, all the people that are applauding you, people that are commenting, people that are saying good things, you might think all of them are your friends. No, some of them will be jealous for nothing. Some of them will be serpents sent to infiltrate you. They will applaud you. They will be the first to say this and that to you. They will say good things to you. They will tell you this. They just want to get into your confidence. And once they get into that, your zone, they will zero you out. They will deal with you. They will pinpoint you. They will fire at you. And they will do a lot of terrible things to you. These are some of the things that Pastor Jerry Eze told me to be careful and to be cautious of. And among other things, one important that Pastor Jerry Eze told me is to dedicate our time to God. It's not just the religious thing. No, dedicate, have that fellowship, that internal, that close fellowship, that personal relationship. Have it with your God. Make sure that you know what you do. Wisdom is important. Every step that you are taking, make sure, because now your enemies are much more than before. If you think you had enemies before, well, they are just few here and there. Now enemies are much more around you. Be very careful. Yes, like I said before, all of those that mocked you, all of those that called you toothpick legs, all of those people that said you are nothing, you are nobody, because you've never shown that pride. You've never, muscled on you, Edochie. You've never shown to the world that you are really the backbone and the success of the family. You never showed any of that. You remain humble. But now they are seeing a different face. They are seeing a different thing, and they will want to rise up against you. There are a lot of people that you did not even have anything to do with. You never hurt them. You never offended them. You don't even have business with them. They will take it upon themselves to hurt you. They will take it upon themselves to attack you. They will come in form of friends. They will come in different ways to you. You have to be careful. You have to be watchful. You have to watch and pray. Watch and pray. Do not get carried away. Look at the circle of people around you and make sure that those people around your circle are all vetted. Make sure that they are all vetted. Make sure that you know who are around you, where you eat, what you drink, because they are waiting for you to fall. These are some of the things that Pastor Jerry Eze told me. Unfortunately for you, Edochie, but then this is life and this is how it works at times. We might look at you, Edochie, and believe that, oh, this guy, yes, he did mess up. He messed up the journey of his life. But at times, God probably could have mapped it in that way that May also needs to shine. Like, I have made a covenant with you. I have promised you. I have deposited this in you, and you must do this, and you have to do it. If you don't do it now, when will you do it? In the next couple of years, let's give her 9 years more. She'll be talking about 50, and once you are 50, you're already beginning to slowly you are beginning to age. Finally, let me say, you are beginning to age. What and when, what time will you now achieve? What time will you now shine? So I'm kind of happy that she has this opportunity to do what she's doing, and she has time to focus on her children. If she decides to get married or have a relationship, that's left for her. As per you, Edochie, well, I don't know, mister. You have chosen your pathway. You have to toe the line. You have to continue in the line that you decided to follow. It's as simple as that. We all know, and it is clear that things are not working for you. And these things, oftentimes, they are like that. When two people break apart, like in a marriage, at times, you will realize that one person, the person is not flying. It could be the woman, it could be the man. Something happens, something bad, terrible happens. And in the case of you, Edochie, he decided to create this for himself. Nobody pushed him into it. Greed, foolishness put him into it. Even if you got a woman pregnant out there, there are ways to handle it. There are ways to go about it. Not the way you went about it. And that is the bone of contention. That has always been the problem. No one is berating you for polygamy. After all, there are people who have multiple girlfriends. There are women who have multiple boyfriends. There are women out there and men out there who are engaged in different, all sort of whatever it is out there. So it's not about the polygamy. No, it is the manner that you went about it. The way you went about it. You went about it as you showed to us. You went about it in a wicked way. Lack of empathy. You went about it like a human being without a human heart. You went about it that way. You went about it. You were ranting on social media. You were talking. You were so full of yourself. I'm talking of an announcement that your own wife, that you had all of those kids with, that you had all of those times, but maybe good or bad or whatever, challenging times. You now decided to announce it on social media. Are you meant? Who does that? You announced it on social media. Like, seriously? Who does that? And she had to reply. She said, I never knew about this. May God judge both of you. That was enough. She did not know about it. What nonsense is that? What nonsense? Well, Pastor Jerry Eze, no, there are other secret things that I will not want to put out now until May put one or two captions out there so that you guys can verify what I'm saying. What are your thoughts about this one? Pastor Jerry Eze, what God cannot do does not exist. Calling May, praying for her and telling her some deep secrets and what to do on this journey of success. See you guys in the next update.